Sup flappers, welcome back to another video, and as you guys see on screen, you may or may not know what the hell is going on, and if you've read the title and maybe even consumed some other content, you likely know what this is gonna be about. I'm gonna briefly go over what has already been decided, as well as go over what this means going forward into the future, and how some details have likely been omitted from miHoYo's official announcement. Now, if you guys don't know who I am, that doesn't matter here because, listen people, your waifus' wardrobes are about to get a makeover. And for some, it's pretty good to be honest, and others are quite pitiful. And at the end of the day, I know this is all going to be subjective, but there I think is more than meets the eye with this particular change, and let's start from the very beginning. It's difficult to pinpoint exactly what caused miHoYo to want to pursue this direction, and I don't know if this is a momentary decision or it has been in the works for some time now. As you can see, these characters' clothing has been revamped, and it doesn't take a genius to quickly realize that a lot of the characters' new clothing are much less revealing or much less provocative, if I am to word it more accurately. If you see Jean here on the left side, her chest has now been covered up, her arm sleeves have now become like fully, I believe it's like a shirt, right? It like how normal people would be dressed. Mona has always been the more revealing one when it comes to provocative, however you want to word it. She has now also been covered up quite a bit. Her previous, I don't even know what that's called, leggings, pantyhose, has now been changed to these thigh-high socks along with Amber. Honestly, I don't even know what Amber was wearing before, and Rosaria has now all become much less revealing. If you guys remember, I released a video, I believe, talking about CN's concerns over Shenhe's outfit, and there was actually some outrage and people were quite outspoken when it came to Shenhe's clothing attire, and they were saying someone who is associated with celestial beings, although yes, I know Shenhe herself is not one, but she is still associated with celestial beings. You know, there's a holiness about them, and why defile that holiness by having them dress like magazine models or something like something like that. And people were echoing that concern. At the time, I didn't think too much of it because I understand that yes, with all communities, there are gonna be people who are never satisfied, never happy with what we have. And with these clothing and outfit decisions that miHoYo has chosen for each of these characters, of course there are people who are gonna say Mona should dress like this, Jean should dress like that, Zhongli should be like this, Amber should be like that, whatever, right? I never thought that miHoYo would have actually taken something like that to heart, but little did I realize Shenhe was only the trigger to this problem, whereas the CN community then started dragging out a lot of previous design issues, saying that Ganyu is actually also very revealing and all these other characters have their issues, right? So now miHoYo is essentially doing a cleansing. Now, there are a couple things that you guys should know about this particular cleansing. If you're worried about your current limited characters such as Ganyu, such as Yoimiya, such as Kokomi, Raiden Shogun, you're thinking of these female characters, like are they too revealing? Is miHoYo also going to go back and revamp them? I can't guarantee anything, but let me reassure you something, right? I don't think miHoYo wants to go through the legal works, I believe, or the certain potential legal battles with people over limited characters being altered in their outfits. And you guys may be wondering, that's kind of BS that anyone would even consider going to court over some digital pixels. But I assure you, right, if there's a will, there's a way. You mess with people's waifus, you're messing with their livelihood. Never underestimate a weeaboo's willingness to seek vengeance. And although I made it sound like a joke, just understand that if someone truly wanted to fight this battle with miHoYo, they would definitely have the upper hand. Now then, the question comes back to, why did miHoYo change these particular characters? What is the reasoning behind changing these particular units? And as you guys can see, Jean, Amber, Mona, these are the standard characters. Right now, people might be looking at Rosario. Isn't Rosaria a limited character? Well, she's not a limited character. She was a 4-star that was released after 1.0, but now has been added to the standard pool. It's essentially here that I'm also a little worried, right? Because does this mean characters like Barbara, characters like Yanfei, characters like Fischl, Sucrose, Xiangling, are they all slated for some sort of change and alterations to their outfits? I don't know, but if anything you guys should take away from this video is that the possibility remains that current characters that are not limited 5 stars have a high chance of being altered as well. But do note there's a key differentiation between this change for global players and CM players. For CM players, this change is going to be permanent. This will become their default outfits. But Rejoice global players, you are essentially getting a free skin for these characters, because you'll be able to use the original skin for these characters as well as these new skins, whichever one you choose. And there is not enough money in the world for me to particularly want to choose this Mona skin. So allow us to put our hands together and really say our prayers to the CN population. However, don't start smiling just too fast, alright? This is a problem that goes far beyond just the surface when it comes to changing current and existing characters. Do you think that miHoYo is going to be releasing 2 versions of characters going forward? The more revealing one for global, the less revealing one for CN. Do you think they're really gonna do that? Or do you think they're just gonna universally have our waifus be more reserved going forward, right? Please comment down below what you think, because that's why I was telling you guys, don't get happy too soon. Just because you've escaped this cleansing doesn't mean you're gonna escape future cleansings. Alright, I don't know how to say this, and I don't know how to make predictions regarding this subject matter going forward. All I can say is, from my personal opinion, I do think there is quite a bit of overreaction on miHoYo's side in trying to patch up this kind of work. I don't think it was necessary to make such drastic changes to characters, and trust me when I say this, miHoYo was the last company I would think to respond to something like this, because this isn't free, right? It's costing them money to have artists redesign this, and they have to not only redesign this, they're gonna have to remodel them into the game. And this is also a way miHoYo is acknowledging that, okay, yeah, maybe they are a little too revealing. From how I see it, I think we really need to pay attention to what it is we are complaining about, because with enough force behind it, miHoYo is definitely willing to make changes to the game state. Now, just because I am playing on global servers doesn't mean that this doesn't affect me going forward. Same with you guys watching. Comment below how many people are realistically going to use this particular Mona skin. Please, I'm just you know what, I'm gonna make a poll in my community. All right, I really hope that this is not going to affect future character designs, but I'm pretty sure it will. Hold on to these characters like they are treasure, because going forward, expect future waifus to wear a lot more clothing. And for better or for worse, you're essentially going to be paying the same price for more pixels. Alright, with that said, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, tune into my giveaways, tune into my live streams. I'll see you guys later today for some viewer summons as well as account reviews. Until then, urge you all to stay safe and peace.